Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us for our Wednesday talk. If you're looking for a market update on the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's Castle, you are in the right place. So stick around for our weekly discussion. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us. My name is Virginia Carlson, or Cinderella, as I'm known here on our Near Disney YouTube theme channel. And I'm also for Florida in Motion. And we're here to talk every Wednesday about things going on around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's Castle in real estate and Disney and just everything that is happening in Central Florida in the Orlando region. And I'm happy to be joined tonight by my esteemed colleagues. To my left, we have...
Yes, I'm Elijah Lewis with Florida in Motion Realty, but I was going to accuse you of identity theft looking at your own square there. You seem to have my label still there.
Oh, gosh, I don't know why that's happening. Okay, well...
But they call me the Prince of Real Estate here near Disney, but that's all right. I like the double exposure for my branding here. Very happy to have you all tune in. I think we're going to have fun talking about Florida real estate and some Disney topics this evening.
Yes, right. For sure. Yes, and below me.
Hi, I'm Sue Koptiev with Florida in Motion Realty. My moniker is correct, and I am also known as Sleeping Beauty. So Aurora. Yeah. So good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. So we are here to talk about things going on in real estate and around Central Florida, Orlando in particular area. Some things that happened this week. The Oscars were on Sunday night, and we were talking about all the winners and the losers and, of course, the fashion. And there were no real scandalous moments. Thank goodness. But yeah,
it was a little slap free.
Yes.
Nice, wholesome.
It's kind of tame.
Just the only knee slapper jokes from Conan O'Brien, maybe.
Yeah.
But Disney was notable at that particular Oscars because I guess that there's now been a record for the most times that Disney did not win Best Animated Feature, it seems, because they usually do. Like it's like ever since that first got started in 2001, that category introduced, Disney kind of owns it, and they've won it consecutive years many times. But I think this is like 3 years in a row. The last time that they took home the gold was with Encanto, that really movie. We don't talk about Bruno,
right? That was really popular.
That was a big part. But this time, their best effort put forward was Inside Out 2, which was the biggest animated movie of all time with sales until Something in China just came out. But definitely held that record, and yet. Smooth little animated movie called Flow took it, but we know Disney's going to be back. Disney's going to keep on trucking and delivering good stuff. They'll probably get them next year, statistically speaking. But if you had a favorite Disney movie this year or favorite Disney moment that you thought was worthy, let us know in the comments. Let us know in the chat. That's what we're all about here. Engagement with you guys, answering any of your questions about Disney or Florida real estate. We're all licensed realtors.
Yeah, definitely. That's a good point. We saw everybody saw Inside Out 2. I mean, if you had kids or if you didn't, and definitely they put forth a good effort. But we'll see what they come up with next year, for sure. But so Disney, as in the movies and at the parks, they have there's castles everywhere. And in fact, in Central Florida, there's actually a Disney castle that is for sale. And I'll bring this up to show you guys. It's pretty wild, this piece of property. It's in Orlando. And I mean, if you can take a look, it really does. This was custom built. And the original owner is selling it for $2.2 million. So if you're interested, let us know. But I mean, it's enormous, and it sits on 10 acres of land. And it really, truly does look like he built it for, his loved ones that wanted a literal castle to live in for his queen, he says.
That's sweet.
I know, and it pretty is amazing. Like I said, you could see an aerial shot of the
That's
property.
beautiful.
Yeah. I mean, 10 acres, it's over 4,000 square feet. We'll take a couple looks on the inside.
High ceilings, very royal.
Very, very, exactly. I mean, we have like the coat of arms over here.
Oh yeah,
Statues. Yeah,
a couple
nice.
of them.
Yeah, and I mean, the decor definitely gives you that castle feel.
Mm-hmm.
So this is pretty cool to have a life, like a real life castle to live in. Yeah. Okay. So 4,680 square feet, but they like to say that, regardless of the size and the castle profile on the outside, it's very cozy on the inside.
Nice, warm, rich
So-
colors.
That
inside.
looks
yeah. I mean, there's some, woods that make the home feel warm. Wow.
Ooh,
Look at that.
bearskin rug. Did you see the bearskin rug?
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh no, that's
Or it's like a leopard.
Yeah,
So we've got some
very
animals.
nice.
And then look at the backyard. I mean, this is spectacular. It really does look like a wonderland back
Like a
there.
resort, like you'd go
Yeah.
to real Disney property and see something of that quality. And well done to the
Exactly.
person who
Yeah.
Yeah.
custom built. That's
So super cool. Beautiful property.
because sometimes you go into these communities where it's a new place and there's like the same 4 floor plans that
Mhm.
constantly
Mhm.
encounter, and that to see custom builds like that, I mean that's what you get for that
Yeah.
price point.
Yeah. I mean, it is
That's
beautiful.
actually an amazing price for that property, I think.
Right.
Just
Yeah.
because
I mean,
we see a lot that's in that market range, and that's pretty stunning.
it is. It's pretty unique. So, I
Mhm.
mean, if you're interested in anything like this, definitely give us a call. We'll
Yes,
love
we
to see it in
accommodate all
person.
price points,
Right.
the budget
Yeah.
market, the luxury market. We've worked in all of it, and that sounds like an adventure. Every closing is its own adventure, and that one looks like it really is one.
Absolutely. So some other cool things that are happening starting this week, because spring is, now it's around the corner. A lot of things are kind of opening up, back up again. And we love Island H2O because it is super close. It's right in Margaritaville. And so it's very close to us. So we have some new season kickoff, interesting things that you were going to tell us about.
Yeah, beginning Friday, they are opening back up. The winter is dissipating from us here in Florida, even though it never really hit us very hard. But it's time for that swimming season to begin and the fun at H2O. This is a great water park.
Mhm.
It is very family friendly. It is like Virginia said, it's easy to get to. It's kind of centralized. If you are here and you live here, it's a great aspect. You can get your season pass, your resident season pass. Or if you are visiting and you're in a resort, maybe it doesn't have a water park. This is a great option for you. And tickets are not that expensive considering what some of these parks go
Really
for.
not.
And it's and the season passes are even a better deal. So think about it. If you're somebody who comes to the area several times a year, the season pass will pretty much pay for itself in 2 visits. So the other cool thing is you can get discounts at Sunset Walk, which is the little area just like, I'm not even gonna say up the road. It's pretty much across the street.
It's like next door. Yeah.
Yeah, next door, where there's a lot of restaurants and shopping and just a lot of fun things to do. So
Oh, yeah. Well, we could talk about Sunset Walk has something coming up too.
sure.
We could do that. And thank you, Ryan, for commenting. He says he's in the market for a castle. And we would be happy to show you this castle for sure.
Hey, don't tease us. Don't do that.
So let's talk about Sunset Walk. They have something coming up for spring break, so it's a good option for people who are looking for something to do in the next couple
Yes.
weeks. Mm-hmm.
Friday, March 14th through Sunday, March 23rd from 4 p.m. Into the evening and during the week, on weekdays, and 2 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday. They're going to have just a lot of fun. Again, it's very family oriented, family friendly. There's going to be a Ferris wheel, the Zipper, the Claw, and a
Nice.
Promenade Fun House. So if you know, get startled easily, maybe not the fun house, but if you like that scary stuff, it's probably right up your aisle. And
Yeah.
then they've got kids rides. And again, Sunset Walk is just incredible with live music and entertainment, 7 nights a week. So yeah, get on there and hit your RSVP button and just let them know you're going to be there. They like to know, even if there's no charge for tickets, they like to have an idea of how many people are showing up. That's pretty standard
That's
for,
good to know.
how they run their events. So
Yeah. So you could go to the water park in the day and then head over to Sunset Walk for the evening for
Absolutely.
all the
Yeah.
festivities over there. That's a good way to spend the day.
Absolutely.
Those are some good things. So we also have the St. Patrick's Day is coming up, and we'd like to talk about kind of these holidays that are coming up a little early. I mean, I know it's only the 5th today, but people need time to kind of get their ducks in a row. So I know, Elijah, you wanted to talk to us about some things that were happening on St. Patrick's Day.
Yes. We always recommend you check out periodically this cool website, OrlandoDateNightGuide.com. They are really on top of the ball when it comes to anything that's fun to do for the evening, every holiday, every festivity. And if you want to know more about that Sunset Walk, and by the way, definitely go into after this stream, you can go into the search box in YouTube, type in near Disney Margaritaville. We extensively made a video about that area and covered Sunset Walk. I think our video is called like "Don't Miss Out on Margaritaville Orlando Cottages," and so yeah, that's awesome. But yeah, as for I know they're probably doing some great stuff for the St. Patrick's Day as well with they have like outdoor events, so I would look into that. But basically, if you just want to run down what is near you, what is happening, all the times with it, these are the places, like the coolest bars, the coolest places that are going to serve Irish cuisine, because sometimes that's like the one time of the year that I'm going to get corned beef, right, or something,
It's so
something
good.
special, or just some place to dress up and wear green, or have like the annual Crooked Can Celtic Festival happening at the Crooked Can Brewing Company. It's free admission there, and then of course you'll drink. They got Irish dancers, and of course Disney Springs itself has Raglan Road doing the 2025 Mighty Irish Festival, and that is a top of the line. And in fact, it has like won awards in the past for like being among America's best dining restaurants by Open Table. In 2014, it was given an award for the best restaurant in Orlando. I mean, Raglan Road. So this Irish place at Disney Springs, definitely don't sleep on it. Check it out. It is a great menu, great atmosphere. They've got the authentic music. They got the fun people dancing a jig on the tables with the really impressive
Here's
stuff.
some photos.
And you're just right. Yeah, exactly. Just right there. You're in the hub of the production value. And yeah, just try to get a reservation though, because everybody knows how cool this place is. I think at this, there should still be like maybe enough time to get on the ball with that. But yeah, otherwise, there's all these cool places. OrlandoDateNight.com. Right on that homepage should be Def Leprechaun.
I love that. Oh my gosh.
That's a play on Def Leppard.
That's in Lake. Park. That's happening in Lake Nona. That's nice.
Yeah. At Downtown Hub at Lake Nona, live music with a fun group called Def Leprechaun.
I love that.
And that's really awesome.
Lots of good stuff.
Definitely encourage you to have fun, because you got to flavor life with this kinds of holidays and fun.
Yeah, there definitely looks like there's something for everyone and every area where you live. If you don't want to travel too far, you could definitely find something. Again, Orlando Date Night Guide. It's online, 17 things on the 17th of March to check out. So why don't we switch gears a little bit to a little thing that we like to call real estate. And we like to chat about it just a little bit. Elijah and I were talking earlier about how there are pages on Instagram that are pretty helpful to, to find anything you really want, but in
including
particular,
the Near Disney page on Instagram.
yeah, exactly. Near Disney on Instagram. But really anything you want. And so in particular, we were looking at an Instagram page about real estate. And let's share that. There's some cool insights on there.
Yeah, I just wanted to share, like, we know some of the people who watch here are first time home buyers who
Mhm.
tried it. We just did an interview on this stream the other day, like a week ago, with a lender who had a really interesting program for making your offer like as competitive with a cash offer, even if you were
Right.
not cash. We always want to put you in touch with lenders. We always want to give you the best strategies for making your listing stand out when you're
Mhm.
going to list your home, and for making your offer competitive when you're going to buy a home. And
Right.
I'm seeing a black screen. I'm not seeing any of the. I'm not seeing my reference here. Is that what you see, Sue?
I see a black screen. Yes.
You
Yeah.
do? Okay, let me try again.
Mhm.
Because I see it on my end. Give me
Okay.
just a
Well, maybe
sec.
just reload that
I'm
text.
gonna stop and redo it. Give me a sec.
No worries. We're
All right.
we'll give it one more shot. Otherwise, I'll just share the information
Okay.
as is without a graphic,
All right. Got
which
it.
I'm always happy to do. Yeah. So
What about
there we
now?
go.
There it
You
is.
see it? All
Just
right. There we go.
how to make your offer stand out one real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Just if you'd give that a click. Basically,
Here we go. Mm-hmm.
yeah. So they broke down some really. I think this is valuable insight, and they basically, you could say, offer a rent back option. So basically, when sometimes having the highest price offer is not necessarily going to be in every case the one that wins it. It's because there's sometimes we call something cash or terms. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes your terms can be more accommodating to the seller. For whatever reason, there's some people, it's like they're picking between multiple homes and they want a quick close. The seller maybe needs some more time for whatever that personal reason might be. And if you can make your offer as flexible as possible for seller needs.
Mm-hmm.
Rent back option is great, allowing sellers to rent the home from you for a short period after the closing. If you're not in a hurry to move in, give them time to move and pick out their next place, because everyone's in that position, especially with these interest rates in this market and these prices. If they keep hearing, if I sell, I gotta buy. And
Right.
when that's been a hesitant for some
Mhm.
people to get, because they want to get in this perfect situation where they want to have already picked out the home that they want to move to before they even put their home on the market, but then they
Yeah.
need that sale in order to get that. And so these terms can be a great way to kind of help a seller out in that way. And the other is
Mm-hmm.
increase your earnest money deposit. You're qualified. You know that you've got that protection with the contingency. If you have the ability to put more money up front, or if you're a cash offer, or you're getting help from a parent on this, maybe that help from them could just go right up into the earnest money deposit. So it's like you're putting not $1,000 down, and you're not putting like $5,000 like up front,
Yeah.
but maybe like 10, 20, 50, depends on your price point. Suddenly the seller is thinking, okay, this guy's really serious, and if this
Mm-hmm.
doesn't work out because I'm scared about you using financing, I can feel good thinking that, well, if that contingency runs out, I've got this bigger pile of money to take with me. And I know that can be scary, but if you just know you're qualified, you just want them to give you a chance, that can help sweeten the deal.
For sure.
And the other thing is being flexible with that closing date. That's like a little similar to what we were talking about with that rent back option.
Mm-hmm.
If you can just give them the date that they need. And like I said, we work with lenders who can work on a real quick timeline. Some of these guys give us amazing promises. They're like saying, we can make this happen in 10 days or 14 days or 30 days. And I was like, okay, we'll put you to that. We'll try you out. And so if they need it faster or slower, we can put you in touch with a lender to have that conversation from the start about
Mm-hmm.
what is that realistic timing. But we just
Yeah.
need to all partner together as your agent and you to make sure that you are getting every requested item to the lender that they ask for, that they need, and just starting that process right away.
Yeah, those are all good points. Yeah, it is important to be able to talk to that lender and like you said, have realistic timelines presented to you.
Mhm.
you know.
And even on the seller side, like
Mhm.
we have some people who are in this position where it's not like the buyer who keeps getting outbid for the right house in a
Mhm.
hot market, but the seller is in a crowded market in a cool area like Naples or
Yeah.
wherever. But it's just that there's a lot of other inventory, and the home is just not selling. What kind of incentives that can you offer as a seller at this time that could help bring the buyer so that your place stands out?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Offering closing cost contributions is one, because sometimes it's like
Mhm.
all they can think to do
Mhm.
is, but I don't want to cut the price, or I'm cutting the price, or they think that the only way that they can work about it is the price. But
Right.
offering closing cost incentives, because that's this kind of weird extra fee that goes into it that people don't like to have to pay into.
Mhm.
They can also pay, I think it's sometimes up to 3%, sometimes different, depends on the lender, depends on the program, buy down the interest rate. But
Yes.
sometimes
Mhm.
we're still we were in a 6% range, 5% range, 8% range.
Mhm.
A certain amount can be paid to buy down that interest rate, some points, so that it's actually going to be lower payment by a percentile or so. That helps
Mhm.
in the long run. That's a great way to incentivize buyers. Or even if you're in a condo that kind of has notoriously high
Oh,
HOA,
this is a good one.
Mhm.
Mhm.
notoriously high condo fees, and people
Mhm.
are worried about getting in because, oh gosh, they just raised the condo fees to like an extra $100, 150, and for whatever reason, to accommodate the cool new things that they're adding or fixing
Yeah.
up about this. But not if you like prepay a year of condo fees or
That's
something like
Mhm.
huge.
that. That can kind of help someone say,
Yeah.
okay, so now I'm kind of saving money, uh, so that I can worry about that later, kind of save up some of that so that it'll feel like I'm ready for for those fees to kick in. Because sometimes people just need time while their
Yeah,
house,
to
they're
kind of
only
like
house
ease
poor
into home
for that,
ownership.
for that initial
Mhm.
point.
Mhm.
You just need that breather to save up some of that
For
money.
sure.
And these
Yeah.
are things we'd also just encourage you to maybe consider in an offer. You could ask for these things as a buyer or offer these things as a seller.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. These are all great points. And we definitely try to be creative in our in helping everyone kind of get to the finish line there. And we, some of the things that Elijah said and more, we have we do a lot of things for you as a realtor. We're on your side when you're selling your home. And it's not, sometimes you think, oh, it's so easy, but we definitely have some things that we like to do for our clients. We do things with pre-listing, during the listing, and of course with closing. And we are here to, in the pre-listing stage, we're here to research sales activity, give you a guide on the best market pricing. We do curb appeal assessment. We just help make your home be at its best for when you want to put it on the market. And then during the listing, we'll compare other offers, we'll coordinate showings, just be in contact with the sellers constantly during the process. And then, of course, at closing, we will, coordinate appraisals and explain the contract if there's any questions, and then just protect you. We're here to protect our clients and help you in any way that we can. Um, so selling a home can be easy, and that's what we're here to do for sure.
We take a really hands-on approach to this stuff,
Hmm.
because like that, those pre-listing or curb appeal, like our input is valuable. Sometimes you go nose blind or just
Yeah.
eyes blind to stuff like, oh, and I didn't realize I had this like really weird piece of art that's always there, or this weird like mess in the corner there that's now become invisible to me, that won't
Exactly.
show well. Or we will, during that phase, will accompany the inspector. Uh,
Mm,
we will accompany the appraisal person, bringing
Mhm.
mhm.
comps. Some people just say,
Yeah,
so let yourself in, check it out. We'll just cross our fingers, hope for the best. No, we take an active role
for
in
sure.
making sure that appraisal price is justified, is supported, so that
Mhm.
doesn't become an issue where we're fighting
Right.
once again to relitigate the sales price when we already did that negotiating battle. So yeah,
Yeah.
we want to always be hands on for you every step of the way.
Well, and
Yes.
always call us with any questions if you are just even like starting to consider selling your home, or you're just considering buying something for the first time, or wanting to sell your home so you can buy something else. Any of those scenarios. We don't expect people to have all the answers. So just give us a call. If you have questions, we can answer them. And we're just happy to, get you in the know so that when you do decide to make those steps, you feel more confident and you have the knowledge that you need. So
Yeah, definitely. We are here for any questions that you will have. So finally, wrapping it up tonight, we wanted to kind of bookend a little bit more with some stuff going on at Disney. And we had some cool things that Disney Springs is always trying to kind of do new things, I feel like, over there. And they're starting something coming up this week, I believe. Let's see.
yes,
Springs in
starts
Motion.
today.
Yeah. Started today. Yeah. Tell us about this.
Yeah.
This is cool.
So we're still thinking black screen.
If you could just read
Oh, this is happening again.
little
Sorry,
technical
guys.
difficulties tonight.
It's just blipping, but I'll start talking because I'm good at that.
Okay.
Florida
guys.
Blue, the insurance company, is sponsoring a new 3-time-a-week event, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, beginning tonight from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. And it is just basically called Springs in Motion. And it is a little area that they have set aside for people to come as families. You can sing and dance. There's energy. There's music and energy in the music, and music in the energy. It's for your whole family. I loved this because if you are on a walker or on a scooter or even in a wheelchair, you are welcome to join in. They want to see everyone having a wonderful time. And it's an open air venue. You can learn new dance moves. You can sing along with the songs that are your favorites. And there's a DJ that is going to be running the tunes and kind of directing the traffic and giving people a really cool interactive music experience. So it is going to be in Exposition Park, which is across from the superhero headquarters. And if you go to the DisneySprings.com site, it will show you this. This will come up under the events. If you hit the event tab, this will come up and you can click on that link. As you can see, the superhero headquarters is highlighted in blue. So you can click on that and it'll show you right where to go. And so, yeah, so this will be a fun one. I think this is a good addition. It doesn't say, and it's for a certain amount of time. And so I'm thinking maybe they're going to put it out there and see how it goes over and just let it fly. But kids, all ages, and go dance your heart out. Get some exercise, right?
That's great. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday between 5 and 9 at Disney Springs. That's awesome.
Disney Springs has some great venues, of course, always playing live music. That's really amazing, and energetic events like that. It's a great. One amazing thing about our office is hubbed in the town of Celebration that was built by Disney. Lots of different price points for condos, townhomes, single family, estate. It's 10 minutes away from Disney Springs, and it's close to communities like Story Lake that one's gated, that has some really good price points for getting into single family townhouse as well. So there's all kinds of amazing real estate opportunities that are such a quick commute from amazing Disney attractions, and that's what we're here to help put you near, so that you're just living that lifestyle.
Yeah, it's great. Well, I think we covered a lot of great topics tonight, and thank you for everyone that joined us. And please be sure to like and subscribe to our Near Disney page. And like Elijah was saying, post comments, let us know what you're thinking about any of the topics we discussed or any other new topics. And we are happy to, answer the questions or make it part of our show the next time. We are here for you, for sure. And so everybody, hope you have a good night, and we will see you next week.
Take care, everyone.
Take care. Good night.
Good night.
Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle, because this is truly a magical place to live.